of the nest we have. She came up about 2 months ago. She dug a nest cavity with her rear flippers. We'll kind of see the cavity when we dig it up, about that big around, up to 2 feet deep. She buried probably, or laid up to, on average, 100 eggs. We get fewer, we may get more. We'll find out when we count them. These hatched out 3 days ago. So she'll cover those up, she'll conceal that nest with her front flippers, and she'll go back to the water. They do this at night, so we don't know when and where they're going to do it. So our walkers will come in the morning, and since she's a 200 or 300 pound turtle, we're going to see her crawl. And we'll see her nesting area where she nested. And we can pretty much identify where the nest is so we can stake it out, so we have a good idea where it is. Primarily for if we have lighting issues, because when they come up, they'll go to the natural horizon. They don't need the moon. They just need unnatural light out. If they have any overpowering light, they'll go the wrong way. And if it's a serious problem, we have to put a cage on there. So that's why we need to know approximately where that nest is. I think this nest came up and did okay. I'm not sure. My husband takes care of the disorientations. We've had several disorientations this year because one of the reasons they re-nourish the beach is higher. So we're thinking the light is, they're just catching more light than they usually do. So they started hatching out at approximately 60 days. They can go 45 to 70 some days. On average, it's 55 to 65 days. They'll hatch out all at the same time and wait. They kind of need each other to push, to displace the sand and push it up. You see the little cave in there, the dip, that's kind of an indication that they're going to hatch because that sand is dropped. They'll usually, when we see that, they'll come out that night. So they did that 3 nights ago, and the majority of them are gone. There shouldn't be any left in there. If there's weak or dead ones, there might be some in there. But what we're looking for right now is empty hatched out eggs. We're just doing like an inventory, just counting how many hatched out of there. We'll probably find some infertile unhatched eggs too. We just document that. We send that to the state with the rest of our data, and we just bury them back up. So once they hatch out, which they did 3 days ago, they go hopefully immediately to the water. They have got a little bit more egg in their plastron inside still that will nourish them for, it can nourish them for really up a week or so. But they usually make it to the seagrass, the seabeds. That's where they hang and feed for several years till they get big enough to go out and fend for themselves. So that's kind of the life cycle of a loggerhead in a nutshell. You can ask questions as we excavate.